How's it going, everybody? My name is Wes Davies. Welcome back to another video. I'm here on Cijin Island, the beautiful city of Kaohsiung, and I've come to one of the most beautiful places in Kaohsiung. Absolutely love coming down here. There's a great little bar down there called Sunset Bar. For good reason. This is probably one of the best spots to watch the sunsets in all of Kaohsiung, perhaps even all of Taiwan. There's a beautiful western view. You can see all the ships out there. Very romantic, as you can see as well. So I've just come down here to Cijin Island for a very specific reason. I want to try some of the best seafood that I can find. So without further ado, let's go get some tasty, tasty treats. I'm getting hungry. Thank you guys for watching. Okay, finished our drinks at the Sunset Bar, took a bicycle, and now we're at Jinshan, and this is a seafood restaurant quite far down the road actually in Cijin Island. I've never been this far south, but apparently this is one of the best ones in the city, so can't wait. As you can see, this place is just full of all kinds of fresh seafood, and definitely ordered a bit of a feast, so I'm really excited for that. Okay, so far so good. I'm gonna start with just the little noodle dish. This one is fried noodles with little pieces of cabbage and of course squid, because this is a seafood restaurant. Yeah, that looks great. I think there's little pieces of pork in there as well, perhaps some carrots, and it's got a really nice kind of seafoody taste or smell, I think, and maybe even some sesame oil that they might fry it in. Just gonna give that a nice bite. Very, very tasty. Just your traditional fried noodles. The flavors all just blend really well together. I think I taste a little bit of white pepper, which is something that we don't really have in Canada. It's really nice, simple, fairly healthy dish. Okay, so the next dish here, this is something that I really, really love in Taiwan. These are the fried oysters. I love oysters. Anytime I can have an oyster, I consider it to be a treat. And what they do here at restaurants like this, the rochao restaurants, they just take your fresh oysters, completely deep fry them, and then they give you the option of ketchup or white pepper again. So what I like to do is I like to take a nice fat one, dip it in the ketchup, dip it in the white pepper. Really, really good. So because they're deep fried, the outside is obviously very, very crispy, and because they're oysters, the inside is obviously very, very soft, juicy, delicious. And the ketchup is quite different than the one we have in Canada. This one is more sweet and less vinegary. It's more like they put, instead of vinegar, they put sugar. So it depends what you like, but it's quite good with the oysters. So the name of this restaurant actually translates from Huo Haishan to something like alive seafood. So everything you see here, it was alive like 5 minutes ago. And one thing I've always wanted to try in Taiwan, I've seen it, you know, on menus before, is the escargot. It comes right out of the shell. And well, speaking of menus, at this restaurant they actually don't have a menu. So you walk in and you just take a look at all those aquariums brimming with seafood, and you basically point to what you want. She will tell you how much it is, and then they bring it to your table. They don't have a menu here. I have never tried one of these snails, escargot, so let's give that a try. Chewy, very chewy. It's literally a shell. And then you take your little toothpick and it's covered in white pepper, and they come out really, really easily because they're so fresh. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be rubbery, but actually you can just tell it's so fresh. I was just gonna say I need some sauce, and I see they put some sauce on the table. A rochao meal like this would not be complete without, of course, a pijo. Yeah, I love the way they pour the beer in Taiwan. They give you these tiny little glasses, and there's like a bottle of beer for the table, and it just goes so well with the salty seafood. Like, it's a perfect combination. So this is like your stereotypical seafood meal in Taiwan. Could have got the lobster, but I think that would have hit the wallet a little bit hard. Maybe next time. If you subscribe to my channel, next time I will get the lobster, okay? So here comes the dish that I've been waiting for. This is the squid, and it looks really, really nice. It's barbecued. They have two versions, steam version and the barbecue version. You can just see the brown on both sides of it. Really nicely barbecued squid. Again, they serve like everything with white pepper. How much white pepper can we eat? When in Rome, do as the Romans do. That is really tasty. I love the texture of squid. Again, just like the escargot, because it's so fresh, I wouldn't call it rubbery, but it is chewy. It's like a really nice chewy texture. You know, if you've ever had fresh squid before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And then the trick is you just squeeze a little bit of lime on there, dip it into the white pepper, the tiniest amount. One of my favorite foods in Taiwan is squid. You can get it at the night markets. They fry it, they barbecue it, they deep fry it, they steam it. So the squid in Taiwan is next level. It's so, so good. Same with the oysters. So the last dish has arrived, and this is the haiguazi, which is a very specific type of clam. And what I love about these clams is just how beautiful the shells look. They're really nice, kind of like really thin clams, a little bit yellow on the inside, and they're served with an absolute ton of basil and then chili peppers. So let me just stick a chili pepper on there, a little bit of basil. Wow. So like, I think you could say this about a lot of different kinds of clams. They're very naturally sweet, a little bit salty. They just pick up the flavor of the ocean, again with that natural sweetness. And there is obviously a ton of garlic, just huge pieces of fried garlic in here, which just go perfectly with those chili peppers and the basil. Yeah, each bite you can kind of like do whatever you want with it. And I love the spiciness that the little red peppers bring. So good. And just like everything here, you can just mix and match whatever you want to take a bite of. The squid, the oysters, the snails, the noodles, have a sip of beer. Like, this is what Taiwanese ruochao restaurants are all about, right? You just sit around the table, you order 5, 6, 7 dishes, and everybody is different. And you can drink your beer, and yeah. If I ever move back to Canada permanently, I'll really miss this kind of thing. I will put the address down below. If you guys are ever on Cijin Island and you want to stay away from that touristy street, walk through the touristy street, go grab a couple of beers at the Sunset Bar, rent a bicycle, head all the way down here. You will not be disappointed. Oops. And yeah, so as I said, I'll put the links below. Thank you guys for watching. I know this video is probably short, but that's okay. And with that being said, I will see you in the next one. Bye guys. I've never seen the coloring like this. It really is like utai long xia. I guess that means dragon shrimp, right? Yeah. Long xia. And yeah, I really like this guy. And I mean, she just gave it to me and then walked away. I think I have a new pet now. See you later.